Hello besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Mavis Akist. I'm a registered general nurse and I'm currently serving the country. And on my page, I usually talk about nursing stuff. I also do lifestyle vlogs. I also want to add different things to my channel. So it's like I'm discovering a lot of things, okay? And for now, I'm more focused on the nursing things because majority of my followers are more of nursing people, okay? If you're a SHS graduate or somebody who wants to know more about nursing, then I suggest you subscribe to my YouTube channel and also learn more, okay? You also love it here, so please do what to stick and stay and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do what, like, comment, and then share for others too as well. And also thank you so much for the 900 subscribers. I'm very happy and then grateful for all of that. I don't know, but like I feel my small community is growing, yeah, and it hasn't been easy because a whole 1 year. I know if I was a celebrity by now, Kamenya has 1,000 subscribers in just a day, but I'm a celebrity and I'm also like struggling to make it. I know that one day I'll go far, yeah, but it's a step-by-step process. Yeah, so today I want to start a series. Like, I want to be talking about the programs step by step because majority of us don't really know what the programs entails, yeah, and we are confused, we are all over, yeah. So I just want to start with general nursing because I'm a general nurse, so I have to start with my field before I go to the other fields, okay? Yeah. Are you wondering, what do general nurses do? What are they? Everybody wants to be a general nurse, but what do they really do? First of all, general nurses are nurses who work at the hospital. They can work everywhere. Yeah, they are general. General nursing is the most commonest or the most common profession of all in Ghana because everybody wants to be a general nurse. So when we say a general nurse is a nurse who takes care of the sick. There are people who take good care of the sick. Think of a sick person and that is a general nurse's work. So general nurses don't take care of only like healthy people, but they take care of the sick, elderly, children, adults, whatever. That is the work of a general nurse. Now, a general nurse works at the hospital, emergency, OPD, theater, community, health centers. They work everywhere. That is why they are called general nurses. They are everywhere. They can be at the maternity unit everywhere. Even though they can't do the work of a midwife at the midwifery side, but every time they are everywhere, they can go there and learn the way they do their things. That is the work of a general. Another person may ask, so general nurses, so if they take care of the sick, what work do they do at the hospital? So first of all, they check vital signs. Now, when we say vital signs is checking your temperature, pulse, respiration, blood pressure, and then SpO2. Temperature is how hot or cold you are, and then your respiration is the way you breathe, and the pulse is how fast your heart is beating, and then your blood pressure, it's the force exerted on your walls of your arteries. General nurses do that. They check vital signs. They do wound dressing. So when a patient comes and then the patient has a big wound or small wound or whatever wound, a general nurse will dress that wound. The general nurse will make sure that that wound is well cleaned and free from infections. Another thing general nurses do is bedside nursing. They take care of patients at the bedside. They are mostly near patients who are in bed. So we call it bedside nursing. A patient being sick, put in bed, giving medication to a patient, the patient has to be in bed. So that is more of bedside nursing. They bath the patient, they do catheter care, they make sure the patient looks neat in the bed, they make sure the patient is free from bed sores, they change diaper, they do everything to make sure that the patient in bed feels comfortable. So that is more of bedside nursing. So general nurses monitor the patient. Yes, they make sure that the patient is faring well with the medications. They check whether the patient's urine and output is okay. So they are just there to monitor the patient's way of life in the bed. They are always there to make sure that the patient is okay and making sure that the patient's medication is going well. If there's adverse effects, they are there. If there's any reaction, they are there. So they are always there to like monitor the patient. Another thing the general nurses also do is giving medications. They give medications to the patient. They make sure that the patient is taking the medications on time. And then they also give health talk. Yeah, because some patients do not know anything about their conditions. So usually general nurses educate the patient on how to live their life at home, and even before they are being discharged, we educate them on the medications, how to take it. You feed the patient. If the patient can't eat properly, you are the nurse going to feed that patient. If the patient can't feed through the mouth, we have NG tube feeding. So all of that is the work of a general nurse. A general nurse is mostly near a sick person. So those are common work of a general nurse. Who is this field for? You have to analyze yourself before selecting such a program. So if you see yourself as somebody who is caring, who is patient, who understands people, then that is a job for you. If you are somebody who likes learning, you learn different things, you understand a lot of things, you are ready to work in different locations, you are perfect for general nursing. If you are somebody who is okay with emergency situations, you are ready to work under pressure, you are ready that everything which happens, you are there. You are ready to face stress, you are ready to face heavy workloads, you are ready to take care of a sick. If you are somebody who is good with communication, that is a job for you. If you are somebody who is not scared of mixing words, that is a job for you. You have to know the type of work or your passion for that job before you go closer to it. Because with general nurses, they do mixture of shifts. General nurses go to work morning shifts, afternoon shifts, and then night shifts. With the other programs, the midwives also do the same shifts as the general nurses. The mental health people also do the same thing. But with the public health people, they don't do general nurses style. That is why I'm talking about general nurses for now. So general nurses, we go for morning shifts, we go for afternoon shifts. There is no holiday in general nursing. If the holiday meets your off day, that is your off, that is your holiday. But with general nursing, some wards will give you off, whilst others too will not give you off on the holiday. So expect that. The work is very stressful with general nursing because you are carrying patients. We are more of taking care of the sick. So everything relating to a sick person, you are there. We have some pros and then some cons of general nursing. General nursing, the advantages of being a general nurse is that you can work everywhere. You can be easily employed because you can work everywhere. And it's a fast job in a sense that when you go to maybe any hospital and then they need maybe somebody here, you are there. If they need somebody at the maternity side, you can apply something you know there. If they need somebody at the OPD, the administration, you are everywhere. So with general nurses, it's very fast. They can work everywhere. When they travel outside the country, they can do anything because it's not specialized. And they have more job opportunities as compared to the rest. General nursing, you can do anything. You can specialize to any profession you want to be. So with general nursing, it's opened. It's broad. You have a lot of opportunities out there. And then with the cons, the disadvantage of being a general nurse is that with general nursing, the workload is very large and it's very stressful because they're going to take care of the patient, they're going to bath the patient, they're going to like dress the patient, they're going to carry patients, they're going to feed patients, they're going to change diapers, they're going to clean patients' poops, they're going to do a lot of things and it's very stressful. They're going to clean wounds, monitor patients from time to time. So the stress is very high. The holidays are not that much in general nursing. They have a lot of night shifts. You'll be going for morning shift, afternoon night shifts. And that's what I can say with the disadvantage of being a general nurse. So after SHS, what is the criteria or what is the requirement of becoming a general nurse? First of all, you have to get A1 TC6 for diploma. For the degree ones, we have the private schools and then the public schools. So with the private ones, they accept the A1 TC6. But with the government ones, they have high cutoff points, which is 14, 10, 12. So you have to make sure that your grade is up to that standard before you can apply to become a general nurse. Yeah. And then if, let's say, you did certificate program and then you want to become a general nurse, you can still top up to become a general nurse. You have to be a NAC to work as a general nurse. General nursing is very nice, I wouldn't lie, and I'm very, very happy becoming a general nurse because I can work everywhere and I'm happy. Yeah, so that is it for general nursing. And if you have any questions related to general nursing, you can do well to comment it below. You can do well to ask more questions, and I would do well to attend to you. In my next episode, I'll be doing a comparison between general nursing and then midwifery. So do well to stick and stay and watch till the end. See you in my next episode. Bye. Mwah.